Yes, proof, collection, items removed, how to remove all the negative items from your credit reports. Yes, live, here we go. Credit Repair 2020. Yes, hello. Anyone home? Yes, we're here, we're live. And if you want to get more lives, jump on thesubscribetribe.com for the dates and times when I go live, all right? Yes. All right. Sending out that notification right now that I'm live. Sending people the times and dates and times of when I go live. There it is. Bam. Now we're live. Okay. So, yes, I've got proof here. I want to show you. I'll read this to you on what it is. Hey, everyone's there. All right. Glass on Barbara Clinton, Polk and Cheek and John and hello. Nice. Checking in from Atlanta. Glass arm, thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right, I'm going to put my email here as well. I want to know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Yes. The man, the legend, it's Big B. Appreciate it. 1 minute of wisdom. Appreciate it. All right. So, proof is in the pudding. All right. So, I got a letter here, right? Yeah. It does have some pertinent details on it, right? So I don't want to put. Did I? No, it should be good. Okay. Some pertinent details on there. So I don't want to show everything. But this was an individual who sent out their validation letters to a collector. Okay. And it says that this collector has investigated this matter. At this time, this collector does not have sufficient information to fully respond to your dispute. This collector has discontinued collection efforts on the account and has submitted a request to remove our credit reporting of this account. Okay. It has no control over the manner with which the credit reporting agencies process the credit reporting submissions for this account, right? So they can't control what the credit reporting agencies will do. However, they are telling the credit reporting agencies that they're going to remove it, delete it. Hey, we're not going to report this any longer. Okay. This is something that you may see from the collectors if they have to do it from their end, right? Sometimes they just delete it and they don't say anything. They don't want to tell you nothing, right? They don't want to tell you nothing, right, Jerome? You got those negative, nasty, erroneous items off, right? Don't be signing up for no new stuff, Jerome. All right. So this individual wrote in and says, I want to thank you. I've seen several collections come off completely. I received this back from this collector. I don't put no collectors' names on blast. It's short, so if you could just glance at it, let me know. Do you think they removed it? Yes, I think they removed it. Okay, Sam wrote in. And she wrote in and she showed the proof that this collector going to delete it from their end. Okay, this is the type of stuff that you can get that Beyond Committed package. 609creditrepair.com. We can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. All right. And another individual write in, thanks for the letters, your letters and advice that helped bring up my score 100 points. All right. Lakeisha, 100 points, 100-point boost. All right. Hey, businessman Keith, what's up? All right. And absolutely. We'll get to talking a little bit. Put your questions here. If I miss any questions, because I get to talking and get to rolling. And I got to run to the doctor today too. All right. Do it on the weekends, right? When I'm working all week. Put my email here again, so you can email me, okay? Now, another individual write in, Richard. Wow, thank you so much. Equifax removed all my accounts on the second round of letters. Need Experian, TransUnion do the same. Thank you, 609 and Brandon, okay? And they have a screenshot here, and they show all their negative, nasty, erroneous items coming off, right? But Experian and TransUnion do the same, all right? Well, if you've got proof of deletions, if you've got proof items being removed, if you've got proof that the other bureaus took this stuff off, you can send to those other bureaus, right? Experian, you can send it, TransUnion, Experian, TransUnion, and you can show them, and you can send in your dispute letters with that, and you can show them, and you can file your complaints with the CFPB, assuming that they didn't give you anything, right? They didn't give you no contracts or nothing to prove it. Then how are they able to verify? The other bureau wasn't able to verify. This is the type of stuff that they try to do. They try to pull the wool over your eyes, but you're too smart. You're here. You're hitting that subscribe button, right? You're hitting that bell for notifications. Yes. You're jumping on the subscribe chart for the dates and times when I go live. All right. I'm going to get into your questions. Hello from Newport Beach, first live. Thank you for all you do. Appreciate it very much. So appreciate it. Checking in from Chicago. All right. Chattanooga. Excellent. If you have any negative items on your credit report, if you have any negative items like a bankruptcy on your LexisNexis, dispute directly with LexisNexis, Charisma. If you don't have any negative items on there, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about freezing or disputing, okay? Oh, sorry, I jumped there. Score went up 60 points this week. Ms. Waters, I appreciate you. Ms. Waters says, score went up 60 points this week. Excellent. Charisma, reporting a dismissed bankruptcy. Yeah, no. You need those dismissed bankruptcy letters and dispute directly with LexisNexis and then the bureaus. We've got special dismissed bankruptcy letters that, 609creditrepair.com, right? The Beyond Committed package. You can get those specific dismissed bankruptcy letters, but I'm going to read you some of this so you understand what's going on when these bureaus don't fully understand what they're doing, okay? So a discharge bankruptcy and a dismissed bankruptcy is different. So dismissed one is like, okay, well, either you didn't really qualify for it or, you decided not to do it at the last minute or whatever. You decided not to go through with it. You didn't really go through bankruptcy. And that's the issue, is they have something on there that wasn't necessarily fully adjudicated, that was dismissed. There was no date or order of relief for your, discharge. Section 1681A5, Fair Credit Reporting Act, you delete this dismissed bankruptcy from my credit report, as in the eyes of the law, it's not even considered to be valid, okay? Filed, dismissed, okay? It's no longer exists in the eyes of the law. Whether civil, legal, whatever, other dismissed, once dismissed, is no longer considered to exist in the eyes of the law. Okay? May not have actually been adjudicated. You have no right to maintain the information the government has deemed non-existence. Okay? Only fair, in accordance 1618A5, you delete this immediately. Okay? And there's a lot more into the letter that goes on and on. Your rights, the laws, all this stuff. That's the type of stuff that you want to send in, okay? Got a response being quote-unquote updated. What's that mean? Nothing really, Marion. Nothing. You can send your next round of letters, dispute this stuff. They do this, so you're confused. So you're asking, what does that mean? What's going on? This, that, and the third. No. Click the thumbs up. So we dispute LexisNexis and the credit bureaus. Bree Woods, if you're dealing with a bankruptcy or other public record, you can, yes. If not bankruptcy, right, you don't have to worry about LexisNexis typically. Pull that LexisNexis report. See what's on it. Some individuals might notice that they have things on there that have nothing to do with their credit, but have to do with other things like their special licensings, their special addresses, anything that where you might have lived. All these things could be in there. And put this LexisNexis. Get your report. It's usually very, very thick. It might have a lot of information on there, okay, that you may want to dispute, that you might find inaccurate, okay? You want to send your next round of that, Charisma. You want to dispute it with the bureaus too, okay? You can file your complaints with the CFPB, Better Business Bureau, all right? Ramon, too many consumer finance accounts. What does that mean for you? Do you have a lot of collections on there? Fraudulent activity on accounts, but they're quote unquote verifying it, Patrick. What do you mean fraudulent activity? Is this credit card, someone else opened this credit card in your name and you're using it? Here, I'll send you there's an ID theft recovery right from the FTC website that they can help you with, which is great. Okay. All right. Lakeisha, you're interested in the Awesome Life group? Send you the link. TheAwesomeLifeGroup.com. Great. All right. So Patrick sent you that. You said fraudulent activity. What is it? Is it a collection? Is it a charge off? Someone else used your name for a credit card. I sent you the link to the FTC website. How are they quote unquote verifying? What else is going on? You're gonna have to, and also I'll give you my email address. Okay, and I'm putting my email address here. Thank you very much for the super chat. It would appear if we have questions. Thank you, Lakeisha. Great. Not carrying a balance, does that mean paying your balance before it's reported? Yeah, I mean, ish. So really what it means is not carrying a balance to the next 30 days, not paying interest on a balance. Okay, so Talisa V, does not carrying a balance mean paying a balance before it's reported? Sometimes it gets reported, right? Gets reported. You can still pay it off. It's difficult because closing, when things are reported and when things close and when things start gaining interest are typically different. Okay, so you have a credit card, you're paying it on time, all the time, paying it off by the end of that window that they allow you to pay it off. That's what's not carrying a balance. Okay, it may get reported. I don't carry a balance, but I have things that get reported. It'll say, oh, your credit card has this much on a balance, right? Because it updates. My FICO updates, myfico.com. That app updates a ton, man. I'm like, it knows every week what the balance is, okay? But you're paying off your balance by the end of the month, right before it goes into the next month to charge you interest. That's what not carrying a balance means, okay? My opinion about you, all right. Make sure you emailed me the right thing. And also, I'm wondering when you emailed, because I have sat through and gone through all the emails. And so we just have today's emails. So I don't know if you emailed just today, but I'll be getting back on those and getting the emails today after this live stream, right? So it won't go too long. It won't go too long. And I'm also doing more live streams during the week as well, all right? Ugh. So I think we did one on Wednesday this week. So you want to jump on the subscribetribe.com for the dates and times when I go live. Hit that bell for notifications so you know when I'm going live. Okay. Does Tradelines help you build faster? Okay. It just depends. It just depends. So if you're getting authorized user Tradelines, they're giving you a boost kind of temporarily, right? If you're getting authorized user Tradelines from friend, family member who's keeping you on there for a very long time, that'll boost your score. And then you can go get your own credit cards, loans, mortgage, house, whatever it is. That's a trade line. What is a trade line? A trade line, a line of trade, is a line of credit, a loan, right? Mortgage, house, secure loan, credit card, store card. Those are all considered lines of trade lines, okay? When someone talks about, oh, should I get some trade lines? Typically what they're talking about is authorized user trade lines, an authorized user credit card. Somebody has good credit, they put you on their credit, and now you're getting the boost, piggybacking, they call it, right? Boosting up your credit, which then gets you a better score, typically, assuming you don't have too many negative collections, charge-offs, late pays, all that stuff. If you have your credit in good standing, right? That trade line, that authorized user trade line, is going to boost you even further. So you're going to be able to have a better score and maybe go ahead and get your own, what we call primary trade lines, primary in your name. Primary is yours, your own primary card. And you'll be able to get your own credit, your own lines of loans, whatever it is, car note you're looking for, that kind of stuff, okay? The Real says, I did a credit line increase, got a 48-point increase. Well, that probably because of your credit utilization. So now your credit score is looking better, because your credit utilization is looking better, because you have all this available credit and you're not using it all right? Tayshawn Prince, do you think authorized user trade lines will work for FICO 10? I do believe so, yes, indeed. Here's why. There's legislation and laws in place that are to protect individuals who are perhaps not head of household. Okay. So back in the day when the head of household, which is usually male, it's just how it was, would have credit, and they would give their spouse their credit in this authorized user and give them credit. Well, these spouses wouldn't be able to build credit. They wouldn't allow it. Okay. They wouldn't put these authorized users on their credit. Okay. And now it goes both ways, whatever, right? You have spouses that share credit, and maybe one spouse is out there earning, and they've got the credit, and they're giving their spouse this authorized user. Okay. It is only fair that they get to build their credit as well. Okay. That's what the laws have. This has been a whole thing for a long time. So the bureaus cannot discriminate. Okay. The bureaus cannot discriminate. The scores cannot discriminate. They can't say, oh, well, y'all don't live together, y'all don't have the same name, or y'all don't this or that. No. They can't delineate between who is a partner, a spouse, a married, not married, family, this, that, third. So they have to. They're supposed to put all the authorized users on there. Okay. Brandon, one credit bureau deleted all my negative accounts, but not the other two. What should I do? Danny, this is interesting. You can also watch this replay, but I talked about this earlier. Okay. And if you have those deletions, okay, you have those deletions, send them into the other bureaus with your 609 dispute to show them. You can complain to the CFPB and see, how are they verifying? This one bureau wasn't able to verify. How are they verifying? You know what I mean? Let's see if I have a partner here. Okay, just got a great, wonderful, amazing text message. This is wonderful. And I want to tell you something. Okay, because as you come out here, talk about credit, get you pumped up. Okay, get you excited. But I want to tell you something about life. Okay, maybe you're going through it right now. Maybe it's hard for you. Life is happening for you. Okay, I know you've heard it now with the internet, now with everybody, with all these people out here now. We've got a great ability to share information. Great ability to share information. And what everybody keeps telling me, and what everybody keeps telling you, I know, is that life happens for you. So maybe you're going through it right now. Maybe you're having some credit issues, some finance issues, whatnot. But this, when you get to the other side, is going to be phenomenal. I'm telling you, I'm living proof. Okay. My partners are living proof. Your life is going to get way better. Jerome Carter, salute. I see you. I know where you're from, Jerome. I want you to have faith too. Okay. Whatever you believe in, God, the universe, whatever, it's on your side. I'm here for you. I'm here, dedicated every weekend to getting you to the other side. Okay. Now, somebody wants information. Okay. Let's see here. This is my email. You can email me after this. Right. Jen says, thank you for saying that. You're very welcome, Jen. I appreciate it. We need one another. As human beings, we need one another. Trust the process. It works, Randy Smith says. FICO score with 7 collections. Should I be able to apply for a credit card? Should I apply for a credit card? Well, I'm going to tell you. Something you're probably going to want to do is dispute those 7 collections, dispute these negative, nasty, erroneous items off your credit reports. Okay. So you could apply for a credit. Should is not necessary, but could, right? Now, why would you apply for a credit card? Something like New Coast Direct, My Jewelers Club card. Okay. Let me put these here. These two, well, you know, little subprime. You know, right now you got 7 collections. You know, right now you can't get the Chase Sapphire Preserves and the gold Amexes. Don't worry, I've been there before. Okay, I've been on the 500s and now up in the 800s, and you know, can utilize those travel miles and travel the world. You'll get there. So, New Coast Direct, My Jewelers Club card. These are some store cards that will work with subprime credit scores. So even with 7 collections, you may be able to get these and start building your credit. Barbara Clinton is always a phenomenal Subscribe Tribe member and always recommends Open Sky. She's good. In Credit Strong, she says. Get Credit Strong, she likes. These types of things help you build while you're disputing these collections, while you're disputing these charge-offs, while you're getting these negative items off. This is something that I had to learn, actually. When I was disputing, I actually disputed all those negative stuff first. Now, that's because I had a few positive history trade lines, okay? A USAA card that updated to positive, okay? I was, you know, I was in the Army Reserve and, you know, had a lot of tough issues with my health, my knees, my hip. That's why I was in a bad way with my credit. But the USAA were great. And I disputed the late payments. I had goodwill letters with them and got that all updated to positive. Okay. Also had late payments off my other items as well. And so those updated positive. So I had good positive history. But if you don't get any good positive history and you got these 7 collections, Self Lender is good too, right? Self.inc, people saying self. I love it. I love when the tribe comes in and helps one another, because that's what we're here for. Okay. Now, people are asking as well, hey, you know, is buying Tradeline to boost your score a good idea? Okay. So first and foremost, know that it's authorized user Tradeline. You would potentially be purchasing, leasing good credit from someone. It's usually only for a short period of time. Is it a good idea? It's an okay idea. The reason why is it's really not permanent. It's designed for you to get you a little boost so you can get whatever you're looking for. Credit cards, car note, mortgage, these kinds of things to help you. Okay. The problem with that is that it's not the meat and potatoes, right? So people are looking for something to be like, boom, and a score goes up and then I can do. But if you've got 7 collections, get those negative, nasty, erroneous items off of there. If you got collections, you got medical bills, you got whatever it is, late payments, get these negative items off of there. And then when you put that AU on there, you're going to look, you'll be like, oh, wow. Because that might be the difference for you for a couple of percentage points. So where I say it's a good idea is maybe you're sitting at 760, 780, and you want to get an 800 or something like that, because it actually can make a difference. At our credit union, you can get a better interest rate on your car note if you got that 800, right? So maybe an authorized user, and I got a better car note, right? So I get a little 800, you know, it brings my percentage down to 2.9%, 3% instead of 4 or 5%. Now I'm saving $2,000 or $3,000, $3,000 or $4,000 over the lifetime of the loan. Yeah. But you just got to want to pick and choose and see what works for you. Okay. Oh yeah. Barbara Clinton reminds Hutton Chase and Ox Publishing are also 2 authorized, primary trade lines that you can get with, you know, a little bit subprime lending and all that stuff. It's challenging because Hutton Chase, I want to say, I'm going to double check because they had a little bit of a, let's see here. Remember, Hutton Chase may report to only 2 of them. Remind me, Barbara, Hutton Chase. What do they report to? Because they had a little bit of an issue for a minute. I just wanted to double check. Hutton Chase will give you $1,500 credit line. No application denied for bad credit. Let's see here. This is great. So Hutton Chase will approve you. And again, this is one of those store cards. So you may have, let's see here. There's a $75 activation fee due the day you get it right away, and product purchase of $180 required. So Hutton Chase is all right, $1,500, but New Coast Direct is $5,000 trade line. My Jewelers Club is $5,000 trade line. Barbara Clinton says true. Let me see what she's saying. Barbara Clinton said. All right, cool. B, got 700 plus, got denied my jeweler and more. So they are, what? You got a 700 now, but you were declined my Jewelers Club card before bio. How did that happen? Please explain. You want to get these negative, nasty inquiries off? Yeah. You can dispute those inquiries, okay? Non-account holding inquiries you can dispute. Let's see. TransUnion 580 to 745, Equifax. I appreciate the 609. Do it yourself. I'm paying monthly. All right. For ALG now. Okay, cool. D Biggs. Email me and with your name and email and all that stuff you signed up for, and I'll take a look at your account. D Biggs. 745. TransUnion and Equifax 587.45. Good work. All right. Navy Federal Credit Union. Love Navy Federal Credit Union. Yes. D Biggs, email me. Ah, it's great. So a chain of custody, basically. Credit builder card, yeah. Keith asking me the questions. Okay, so we can't give any legal advice, right? But I give you information collection information, okay? So a chain of custody is basically what you're looking for, right? A contract that says, we purchased this from this collection agency or this creditor, and it says, oh, we owe this much, and we calculated by this, and we have actually, what's interesting, when I know this is how I started, right? I'm a lawyer. I was sued, right, by a collector. And the lawyer asked to see how they calculated all the debt, how they stored it, what was on there, all the discovery, okay? Part of what makes up Fair Debt Collection Practice Act. 15 USC 1692 G section 809, okay? Explain how you show and calculate what I owe, what money you say I owe, provide verification, quote unquote, or copies of any original contracts, original creditors, statutes of limitation have not expired, or any other judgment, violation of FCRA, Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, defamation of character, okay? So we can't give any legal advice. We can only provide the Fair Credit Reporting Act, Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. So you're asking if there's any legal stuff, but that should help you. And if you have any questions, Keith, please email me, all right? I'm gonna put my email here. And thank you very much for the super chat, okay? Put my email. All right. Oof. All right, so I'm gonna have a bunch of emails to do, and I do have to go to the doctor's a little bit later. So let's do maybe a couple more and see what we got. And my super chat is being funny. Is NFCU Navy Federal Credit Union? Yes, Navy Federal Credit Union is NFCU, yes. All right. Oh man, my super chat, my chat is being weird. Is it normal to just have a 1K limit on your first Navy Federal Credit Union credit card? Usually they give big limits. So usually I hear bigger limits than that, you know? But some people have started with 2,000, give me 2,000, 2K. Yeah. If you're building, you're starting out, yes, it is very possible. Believe me, my first USAA card was 2K, all right? And USAA is one of these other government military deals, okay? Yeah, I'm sorry. Every time I try and scroll, it's kind of get messed up here. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Albert, anytime I apply for a checking account, I keep getting denied. Albert, you want to check Mr. Rodriguez. Okay, yeah. Mr. Rodriguez, you want to check your check systems and early warnings, okay? And we have letters for check systems and early warnings to get out of there. Have you checked check systems and early warnings to see if you're in there? You know, this type of stuff can hold you back. A lot of people think, you know, credit is king. It absolutely is. It absolutely is king. But if you don't have a bank account or checking account, it can be very challenging as well. So let me put check system stuff in here so you can take a look at check systems, get your reports. Okay. Early warnings is actually owned by a bunch of banks. All right. America, Wells Fargo. I mean, they all own parts of this bank. So the banks own part of this stuff. I'm trying PNC. I'm trying to remember offhand. There's all these banks. So you might want to avoid those banks that use early warnings. Go to check systems. Talk to credit unions. Talk to see what they say. You know, because you don't want to have this second chance checking account. We got to pay fees and all this stuff. Get yourself out of check systems. Use the check system letters in the Beyond Committed package, 609creditrepair.com, or we can do this work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. Okay. Alexander D'Angelo. Brandon, is it normal to receive letters from creditors to try to settle your debt for 50% off after, you know, you're starting out disputes? Yeah, they're scared. Yes, they're scared. They're scared. Look, they will do anything to confuse you, frighten you, scare you, get you to fear them. I would get stuff before. I would get those settlements. People have gotten settlements 50%, 90%, 80%. Please just give us some money. We're so scared, right? That's what the collectors are sending you, saying people get those before. People get those before even sending out disputes, even before their repair. Sometimes they get after. Sometimes they don't get it at all. All right. So know that you're going the right way. They're scaring you, they're trying to scare. They're trying to get you to settle. They're trying to get some money because they know that you know your rights. You're disputing, and they might not get nothing out of you. Okay. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm trying to scroll, and this chat is not working very well. Talisa, is it possible to delete a USA credit card account from your report that was recently settled? Okay. Get tight, Jerome. Get tight. Get in here. Get tight. Get a move. All right. So let me tell you my USA story. I had a USA charge off. I disputed it. Just a negative, nasty, erroneous lates. They opened me up a new, all brand new USA card and deleted the charge off. Okay. Is it possible to delete a USA? It is possible. Yes. I've done it. You can dispute it. If it can't be verified, if they have a difficult time, USA also wants to help its members, man. That's what I felt. That's what I've done, right? So is it possible? Yes. And thank you very much for the super chat. She was like, wow, yeah, it was a wow moment. Okay. And I had gone through some stuff. I was in the military. I had 2 knee surgeries, a hip surgery. I told them my story. I let them know what was going on in my life, human to human. Let them know what's going on in your life. You were a service member or you were a family member of a service member, okay? You got rights. Every time I try and scroll up, there must be something on my screen. I have a touch screen that I'm having a difficult time with this. Okay, I apologize. All right. One last question. I want to do one more question, and then I got to get to go into the doc. Everything's fine. Just checking. Everything's fine. I'm getting healthy. So I'm so skinny. Just working all the time. You got to get my line up, get a fade going, right? Marcus Mr. Marcus Wilson. Brandon, I had 2 charge-off accounts, and both of them have this past due amount. Do charge-off closed accounts have past due accounts? So what happens, past due balances? So what happens is once they charge it off, they just leave everything there. Past due, balance, all this stuff. They just leave it there. And when there's a collection, from what I've seen, right, they just leave it there. That's what they did to me. When there's a collection, okay, and the collection has the balance, the charge-off's not supposed to have a balance anymore. But maybe you don't have a collection there. Also, I saw on my own reports, I had a collection with a balance and a charge-off with a balance. It was inaccurate at the time when I was learning all this. Didn't know that. But I disputed these things, got them off of there. You got to dispute. Marcus, you can do it, all right? You can do this. 609creditrepair.com. We can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com, all right? Kilo. Let me see. What did he say? What? I'm trying to scroll. What is your question, Kilo? I can't. It's weird because when I scroll, it's okay. Hold on. Kilo, have you disputed the bankruptcy? Huh? Even Barbara Clinton said. Barbara Clinton said, "Look at my response. She's doing this is great." Barbara Clinton's got some stuff for you as well. Okay, but have you disputed the bankruptcy? Okay, and email me, yes, or just email. Barbara says yes. Barbara Clinton says yes, and email him. Yes, Kilo, email me, brother. I mean, I'm here. It's not easy. I apologize too. I apologize. It's not always easy to see everyone's question on live stream. That's why I put my email here. 7,000. Here, I'll put it again. I will email you back. I will help you get to the other side. Kilo, have you disputed the bankruptcy with LexisNexis? Have you disputed the bankruptcy with the bureaus? Have you disputed these late payments of these student loans? She's got all these student loans. Does she have late payments? Are they in good standing? Is she putting good credit on there, right? What have you done so far, Kilo? Kilo King, what have you done so far? Right? Let me know. Mario, if I have a credit score of 724, do you think the bank will loan me a personal 12 grand? Okay. So without any credit, businessman Keith, that really helped, bro. Thanks. You're very welcome. Kilo King, loans. That's all you're saying, loans. What have you done so far to repair the credit, Kilo? Mr. King, what have you done so far to repair her credit? Credit score is 724. Can I get a personal loan? Okay, so if it's unsecured loan, no collateral, they're just going to give you this money, okay? They might want to see, they might get shaky. It's a bank. They might get a little, well, we want to see what you're making, how you're going to pay us back and all this stuff, right? What are you going to do with the personal loan, right? They're going to want to know, right? Now, 12 grand trade line, credit cards. If you got a good score, you can probably get a couple credit cards for that. But I don't want you to be racking up all this stuff, right? So it's like, what are you thinking about? Could you get it? Yeah, potentially, yeah. With that kind of score, potentially, yes, you potentially could get a personal loan like that. It just depends on what your bank, your credit union, what they want, okay? I'll take closed accounts off the credit report. Dispute these negative, nasty, erroneous charge-offs. Closed accounts also. I'm getting emails. I'm getting people saying, hey, I got closed accounts. Is it a charge-off? Is it a collection? Is it a medical collection? Is it what is it, right? Because just a closed account doesn't necessarily make it negative. Now, I know most people mean, hey, it's a closed account. It's negative. Of course. Of course, you wouldn't want to dispute it if it wasn't negative. But is it a closed and it only has a few late payments? And you close it because maybe you didn't know or didn't know to keep it open. You weren't using it. Maybe it was an old store card or something. All right? If it's negative, you can dispute it. If it's positive, leave it alone. Jason says, I know I have personally got a loan in the past for $15,000, no collateral, and they also gave me a credit card with an $8,000 limit. So there you go. And I hope that helps. So you probably can get it, okay? Probably can get that loan. A lawyer, the lawyer said that it was all set and done, but they told us the school loan can't. No, right. Kilo, you're trying to repair her credit, right? And you want to repair her credit, is what you're saying. You have a bankruptcy. It's been on there. Have you disputed the bankruptcy with the credit bureaus? Have you done that? Just emailed you. Appreciate it. I'm going to need more information, Kilo, because I I understand what you're talking about. Yes, you have disputed with the bureaus. Have you disputed it with LexisNexis? How many rounds have you gone through? I'm going to need to know. I'm going to need to know all that information. So please email me all that information. Okay. Please email me all that information because I got to get going to the doc here. No joke. And I got to get to these emails and I really want to just stay on here with you guys all day, but I probably should get going. Last question. I had a charge off with Navy Federal Credit Union. Can I still apply for the credit card they offer? If it's not on your reports anymore, it is possible for you to apply for it again. I have had charge-offs in the past with other banks, and now I have their credit cards. Yes, absolutely. Kilo King says, thank you, Brandon. You're very welcome, Kilo King. I appreciate you. I appreciate you also very much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy. Please hit that subscribe tribe button and that bell for notifications for when I go live. Jump on the subscribe tribe for the dates and times when I go live. 609creditrepair.com. We can do the work for theawesomelifegroup.com. Please give this video a thumbs up. I love you all so very much. Until I see you in person, I will see you on the other side. Take care.